Hey everybody, so it's been a little while and I haven't been doing my town hall recaps. It's mostly because work has been keeping me pretty busy. So sorry about that, but today I'm going to pick 3 winners because it's been a couple weeks since I actually did a town hall recap, and those who made that comment get a chance to win 2,000 dark crystals. But we'll do that in just a little while, the wheel's there. But let's go ahead and go over the last two town halls. These are going to be quicker kind of recaps, mostly because the one on Monday was pretty low key, no super big news, though there was a pretty spicy question and answer section. But if you really want to see that, you should probably go watch the video because they don't recap that very well. And mostly it was people complaining about some of the governance proposals and asking for a few things to be changed within the system, and mentioning one thing that got explained pretty well. So let's go ahead and hop into this. So, I forgot to scroll to the top. I'm pretty bad. So yesterday's town hall. So on Monday they really were going mostly around Splinterfest. They were upselling it, talking about how fun it's going to be, probably trying to move a few more tickets. I know at the time of this they had said they had sold about 284 tickets. They had sold all 40 of their VIP tickets. So overall the crowd is going to be not too big, but a pretty good size. We got some information on the tournament formatting, how there's going to be qualifiers on Saturday, and then the main event will be on Sunday. You have to make top 16. How am I going to do? I don't really know. I don't know who's going to be there. I don't know the competition. And this is the first time ever we're going to have ability to use every single card. I have a pretty good collection of cards, but I do not have every single card. So if I'm playing somebody that already knows how to use Prince Renan well or Valimor well, 2 cards I don't have, or when to use the dice cards that I don't have, they're going to have a little bit of an advantage on me because they have more experience with those cards. However, if I can, kind of figure out how to play those cards because I am an okay player of the game, then maybe I can overcome that. Also, I don't know the level of quality of player that is going to be attending. I know that we have some very good players that live very far away and they might not be able to make it out into Vegas. So who knows? It would be really exciting to make the top 16 in either one of the tournaments, but we'll see what happens. I'm not really holding my breath for that. I'm really just going to be there having a lot of fun. We did find out about all the sponsors. So we do have HyperX Arena itself is sponsoring the event, and that was kind of exciting to hear. You have Hive sponsoring it, you have EMP Money sponsoring it, and you have Nifty Arcade. Nifty Arcade was also on the AMA before last, telling us about how once a few API issues get worked out, they're going to be finally launching the issue where you can rent out entire decks to scholars. Once there is a really good system in place to rent out decks to scholars, I'm thinking about taking my accounts that are level 4 and level 2 and putting them on that platform instead of botting them, at least for a while, to try it out so I can report back to you how it works. The main issue I have is that I don't know for sure which one is more profitable, but maybe I'll take a little bit less profit for myself if those decks can provide, a couple other people reasons to get into the game and play. We did find out a little bit about some of the topics, like we're going to see gameplay leaks of the tower defense game. We're going to see some information about Genesis League Soccer. Some of the panels will be streamed, but not all of them will be streamed, so there will be a few things that you don't get to see. And they do want us to submit questions, so if you have any really good questions for them, there is a form to come and submit them. Also, they really talked up the Coliseum of Chaos. The Coliseum of Chaos is the name they're giving to the tournament that they're having. Weirdbeard was pretty much begging people to watch it on Twitch. So if you can at all, I might have to be watching on my phone while I'm playing, if that's allowed. I don't even know. But we really need people to turn in and watch. Weirdbeard is trying his hardest to make tournaments big in Splinterlands and be able to have big tournaments monthly. He'd like to be able to have them weekly, but they're only going to be able to do that if they can build up a following. Now, I know it might be asking a lot for us to get the Twitch channel of Official Splinterlands up to maybe a few hundred people watching these tournaments, but if you guys can do that, that would be really big for the whole company, and more ghost card tournaments for you guys who don't have great collections means your ability to use the best cards in the game at the higher levels and compete with the best players for bigger prizes. So try to watch if you can. let's see, on marketing, they keep teasing some really big partnerships coming up, and so it's going to be interesting to see what those are going to be. They did tease out that one will be coming with the Rooney project possibly, so maybe that's some kind of partnership on Ethereum, maybe something that else that you can do with the Rooney besides just stake it into the game, so that would be pretty exciting. Splinterlands TV had its little segment. We also had Baron's Toolbox on there. Baron's Toolbox is something I use when I stream on Splinterlands TV. It's a really good site. It's more meant as different ways to filter cards, and then it has some interesting tools for you to use if you're a streamer. So it's worth checking out for sure. He also has a fun little donation thing where you get to spin a wheel, and I actually won a gold foil epic card from him because I donated some stuff and just got lucky spinning that wheel. So that was pretty cool. The main things you can see, he has really good guild tools for managing a guild within the game. So if you're having a tough time managing your guild, this one could be useful to you. And then he has tools for giving cards away and making a custom border, which when I switch over to my Splinterlands video, that's how I get this border on my screen. So just a quick little change of scenery right over there. We learned a little bit more about Lux Vega. Lux Vega, we know, is going to be the legendary neutral summoner card that we get at Splinterlands. She'll be revealed there. There's 1,000 that are going to be minted. There's right now at least 284 people that'll get one reserved. But it looked like because of the lower ticket sales, I don't remember this being something they said they were going to do before, but each VIP ticket will get a regular foil and a gold foil Lux Vega reserved. So that's pretty exciting because I am a VIP ticket holder, so I'm going to be able to get one of each. My wife also is coming with me. She has a general admission ticket, so altogether I'll have 3 Lux Vega codes within the family. That's pretty exciting. But basically after those, say 300 of them are given to the people at a discount who signed up for Splinterlands, the other 700 will go on sale. Kind of like Waka did, and we'll see if it sells out. It probably will. I think there's a lot of people who would love to come here and get the code and get one on a discount, but they can't because they just, can't make it to Vegas. I know travel is extra difficult right now. They did talk about a fix they did to the SPS battle rewards. So the SPS battle rewards, we all knew that at the start of the season, when competition was the hardest, they were the best rewards, which was really kind of annoying if you weren't the best player in the world. But now they've changed it out to where the SPS that are paid out per battles goes on a 15-day rolling average instead of the past 24 hours. This should make rewards more consistent throughout the season, which I think is better because it's going to help protect from anybody trying to maybe exploit and play a lot on the beginning of the season, not at the end of the season, and things like that. It'll just be a nice consistent payout, so just be a nice consistent player. We learned about the Rift Watcher promo cards. Basically the reason why they haven't been given out yet is mostly because of the fact that they're dealing through all the support tickets, since we did approve adding some additional packs into the pre-sale and allowing people to do refunds. They have to, get all those, cross all those T's, dot all those I's, get that all figured out, and then the Rift Watchers promos will come out. We learned a little bit more about land and tower defense rewards starting to come into the game. They're expecting that to be on Tuesday, October 11th. This is where they gave us the total amount of Splinterfest tickets. This was as of 2 days ago. I don't know if they've been selling any more in the last few days, but they'll probably give some kind of announcement about how many tickets they sold. Maybe not till they get to Splinterfest. They did a thing. This, I think, was meant to protect people from exploits, because there was maybe a small exploit that some bots were using that had to do with card cooldowns, that they could see what cards you use because they're on cooldown and then help predict what team you're going to be playing. So they're starting to hide the card cooldowns. It wouldn't surprise me if there are some bots out there that are still trying to find ways to play really good counters to your team, because occasionally some random person plays a perfect counter to my team, and it throws me off a little bit. The only eye candy really was these cards we're going to get in the swag bag and the Splinterfest logo. So, kind of a chill week. No huge announcements. Again, in the question and answers, if you want to see aggro kind of fight with some people over the proposal system and go back and forth with them, you can, but I don't know if it's worth your time. For the one that I missed a week ago, we had much more eye candy. We had Roonies. We had all kinds of fun things like that. And basically, we had EMP come on that day. I'm sorry I wasn't here because, I've been sharing the EMP SMP project a lot with you guys. It's still working out well for me to get extra car money to put into Splinterlands, so hopefully you do take a look at that. They'll also be at Splinterfest, so it's a good thing to know. Also, that's what I didn't already mention, Nifty Arcade was there. They tried to go over the proposal system here and talk about what passed and what didn't. And then they also gave us an update on land, but the update kind of made it seem like land is going to be pushed out pretty far. I'm a little disappointed on this. I'd like my 200 lands to be in the game and making me money in the game, but at least I'm going to start getting SPS airdrop to me. So that's kind of here you go until this actually gets up and running. Sorry, my light is bugging my eyes. I got to figure out a better way to do this. And then the let's see. Yeah, I think that kind of wraps up most of the stuff that I wanted to talk about in the 2 town halls. Again, if you do a comment on the Splinterlands post, you can get your name on the wheel. We're going to do 3 shuffles and then 3 spins, and we're going to give some people some DEC. Again, I'm doing extra spins because, you know what, I just haven't done this in a while. I felt kind of bad for having that giveaway up for so long and not doing it. So we got seaweed, as in see the weed, coming through with a win. Ooh, I'm going to be low on DEC after this. I got to transfer some over from the rental account. You're going to be my first winner of 2,000 DEC. So we'll send that out. We'll remove you from the wheel and we'll spin again. Let's see who winner number 2 is. We got Nozem01. Let's go ahead and put your name in, transfer that out, press OK, confirm. And one more spin of the wheel. Let's see who is the last winner of this giveaway. Is it going to be, oh, Chinzilla almost came through and it almost made it to you, but we got Pardiness. I'm terrible at pronouncing names. All right, we'll close that out. We'll put your name in. We'll transfer that out. Hit that button. We'll let that finish off. And then, just to wrap up the video, why don't we open a couple Riftwatcher packs? Maybe just like 2. See if I can get lucky here. I've been opening these as I get potions from doing my daily quest because I did want to open a few more, but I might stop that so I can do a more bulk opening. I just never seem to get lucky on these single openings. We got a Kabbalist. Yeah, see, that's a pretty vanilla pack right there. We'll open one more and see if we get lucky at the end of the stream. Do we get that video luck as opposed to streamer luck? Because when I stream, I did pretty well. But let's see. Oh, we did. We got some making video luck. Ooh, a really good pack. A Lithian, and then a Technologist, and a nice gold Agnor long table. Well, not gold, legendary, I should say. I did pull a gold Agnor already, though. That would have been sweet to pull another one. Well, thanks, everybody, for hanging out with me today. If you did, make sure you head over to Splinterlands post. It'll be linked below if you want to get your name on that wheel next time. Goodbye, everybody.